Leo, Virgo, to your mid-month reading, end-month reading. Okay, so we're going to look into the last 2 weeks of December. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. After this, guys, I will get the New Year forecast out. So it's going to be a big one. So be sure to watch for that, see what's going on. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on with you, beautiful Leo, Virgo. In and out. A lot of people are getting the Magician. I'm loving it, though. It's bringing the magic where the magic is, but it's also about taking action. So it's going to be different for certain people. For you, I actually feeling that action for magic. I feel like you're manifesting. I feel like there was a lack of direction and where you're going, but you're creating. It was creating conflict for you, or you felt like you were creating some conflict where conflict wasn't needed. How was you? No one else but you. Yeah, I know. You're like, no, couldn't have possibly been me. Of course it was. That was just because you had some self-limiting beliefs where it felt like you were trying to put something together and the puzzle pieces are not fitting. They're not fitting together, and it's just, I feel like for a lot of you, it was just kind of this frustration, this pissed off feeling when it comes to this certain situation. Whether it's job or personal, whatever it is. I think for some of you, it did cause you some procrastination. I think that you did. I think you did stop. You stopped, you procrastinated, and I think it actually pissed somebody else off. Pissed off this Gemini. More than likely, or this Aries. Could have been. Doesn't have to be. Or this Sagittarius. But maybe, could be anybody. Could be a Libra. However it is, it made somebody over emotional, and it actually got on their nerve. Like you were doing this piece to where you started procrastinating, and it started working on their emotions, and they started getting pissed off about the situation. So now you could feel like they're a little bitter towards you because you were trying to put something together that wasn't working, and they're taking it all to heart. Let's put it that way. That's crazy. They're taking it all to heart. Didn't need to be that big of a deal, but they want it that big of a deal. So now you could say, okay, if I was creating conflict, then why are they? Because now it's moved to them. So now they're going to actually cause some drama. So it's crazy. It was like you were causing some conflict. It was mostly within yourself, though, but because it was rubbing off onto this other person, could even be a Pisces. It feels like they ended up keeping it. And now they want to draw some drama off of it instead of just letting it go. Like, you know what? Shit happened. They want to hold on to it. Definitely they want to hold on to it. Oh, don't tell me they're not there. Like I said, they're taking it to heart. Could be dealing with a Libra. And this Libra is definitely taking it to heart. I feel like as you're going, though, you're forming these new ideas of what's going on within this situation. I think you are definitely going to be seeing it in a different light. You have this personal transformation within yourself that you are saying, well, I'm not going to change for you from this situation because this is the way the situation really was. And if you're taking it to heart, there's no real reason to. It's causing a tower. But now you could say, okay, so did I really 100% start this, or was it because they took it to heart and made something small into something huge? A lot of you could say that. You could definitely say that. Because they're holding a grudge. You gotta imagine, it's like this, they were easily influenced by this to keep that with them and holding a grudge to that. All of a sudden they want to have this sudden change and cause this chaos instead of seeing it for what it was. They're backing away from you. I think for a lot of you, it could have also been something that has to do with parenting, and they didn't see it that way. I'm not going to get into too much about what exactly it was because there's a lot of you. And it could be a little bit different for everyone, but I think it did have something to do with parenting or nurturing the situation in the end. I do. I think that that's exactly what happened. I think in the end, you were trying to nurture this situation and they just wanted to hold on to it. You were like, okay, but that was done and over with. And they're like, no, that's not. It's not. Now they're taking action where they want to take action. Emotional manipulation, this is still them. If this is a relationship, this relationship is done. It's over with. They pulled themselves away and now they just want to be single, or you have pulled yourself away from them because of the way that they're acting. So no matter what, this is the end of that. This is where we become single. This relationship is over. This is definitely over. The tower is there and someone wants to be single. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, there's also could be a divorce going on. This is come down to the forces of, this could be something that was actually happening quite a while ago that's been just kind of doing a rundown. These past pieces here could be, really past, you know what I mean? And it could just be something that's just been continuing to just tumble down this hill into this avalanche for months. Right? And there's this divorce that's going on. And it could just be still involving the children. We have the Page of Wands, and it could just be just person just always, So take it how it is. Is it new, which you now guys are separating, or divorcing, or no longer boyfriend, girlfriend, going our own ways, because no matter what, there's singleness here and everything's justified. I'm not going to deal with this. Tell me what's going on within this situation. I feel like for some of you, there could even be, I don't like the way that you're dealing with the children and they're holding, maybe they're procrastinating, not coming to get them, or maybe you couldn't go get them during soccer practice or football or whatever, and they took it to heart, and now they want to fuss about it. You guys could already be divorced. I mean, there's so many different scenarios going on here. But no matter what it is, they're causing a loop of a tower over here and getting other people involved in this situation, because there's at least 2 other people involved in this situation. Yeah, we definitely have some kind of water sign. Could be a Pisces, Cancer. We've got an Aries. We have, which could be a Sagittarius. We've got definitely a Libra going on over here, or a Gemini. Got quite a few people involved in this situation. And now it has something to do with some of you, with who's taking the kids for the holidays. This is Christmas time. I don't want to be with them. I'm going off on this adventure over here, or they're late picking them up. It's almost like they would do anything in the world just to make this burden for you. And then they want to blame you for the situation. Yeah, you had some discrepancy over here, but they turn it into this like huge grudge. Yeah, and now they're causing all this upsetness. Could even be upsetness for the children. Now the children are like, now I don't get to go see grandma because you guys are fighting. You know what I mean? And it's just like there's all this shit that's going on, and they're causing all this drama. That's for some of you. Others of you, it's just this upsetness, and they're wanting to pull all this shit around you into all these different directions just to get you up in your head. Just so when you go see family, it's almost like you guys are, you know what I mean? Like you guys are still going to go to family together, but you're still going to be at different, angles of the, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to come through the back fence. You go ahead and go through the front door. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, like they're not going to know we're not fighting. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. It's like going your separate ways and having this change in way you're seeing things. Okay. Well, alrighty. Take this grudge to the next level. It's kind of crazy too, because you could say maybe I'm trying to keep it on the down low and of us having this altercation, and they want the whole world to see it. Like they're limelighting the problems to the world, you know. Look for unique approaches to create new streams of income when it comes to your money. Now we're looking at money. As the world changes, so does your methods in making money. So let's go ahead and look at some money over here. We got some that we have mend what needs to be mended. It might be broken, but it's not all lost when it comes to your money. Life purpose, new ideas and inspirations will guide you to divine calling. When you ask for what you need, things will align to make your visions real. Wow. So I do like that, guys. Okay. And your overall card for the reading is in the money area, and your life is dun, 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 closed door. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start over again. And that's what I was talking about over here in the Ender world. So for a lot of you, you know that it's time to start over again. I also kind of feel like it's talking about this relationship as well, as things are coming to an end. Perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. So whatever you're meant to have is coming in. So get ready to find that for you guys. Otherwise, those of you who have a great job and you know you're doing great, you do have wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Okay. Okay, so limitations, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. So let go of your worries. Okay. So for those of you looking for a job and you know that it's not working, there you go. For those of you who are in long time opportunities and have a job and all that, it looks like you're doing great. So, okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.